Okay, so on to the very next track in Sammy's Smoking Tonal Split series, which has been absolutely incredible. We just got off such a sick song by Orianthi. I promise you, go back and listen to that track, or go back to the very beginning of the series. But if you don't want to do that, go back and listen to that track. That track was so different and so sick that I can't even put words to it. That track is my favorite so far. But now we're moving on to Daughtry, man. I've reacted to Daughtry a couple of times. I've been given a couple of tracks from Sammy. He actually introduced me to Daughtry and all their tracks. We haven't gone down much of their discography. I think we've done like 3 or 4 songs. But this one over here is What Have We Become. Never heard this one before, and it seems like it's a B-side. So let's see what we got over here. Let's rock and roll. Let's go.
All those years, one day changes everything, and caught in your life and the passion fades away.
Hey.
Saving for something that you'll never see in your days, shutting out everything that you need.
Hey.
Beautiful disaster. So much forever after. Building up your wall, everything you wanted. Fit the pieces into.
I've spoken to this before. So basically, this is basically people literally just building walls of insecurity because they've been hurt before, right? And we tend to do that a lot as human beings. It's just a natural thing that comes to us. Is the moment we are hurt by somebody, we immediately decide to get guarded. So we literally build up these walls, which means that you're not connecting with somebody else, and you're keeping everybody that comes in the future at arm's length, regardless of what they have to deliver or offer to you. It could be something beautiful. More likely than not, it will be something beautiful, right? If you open yourself up to it. If you don't open yourself up to people, I mean, the risk of opening yourself up to people is pain. The risk of it is getting hurt, right? But that's part of humanity. It's better to learn to deal with tragedy. It's better to learn to deal with pain than to try to avoid it, because the longer you avoid it, the worse it actually becomes, right? Pain is part of life. Pain is part of who we are. Pain is part of our journey and our building of character. It's part of our wiring of our psyche. It's part of that. If we can channel that pain correctly, right, we can actually absolve ourselves of a lot of unnecessary strife in the future. But sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we will a lot of the times, actually not even sometimes, a lot of the times we will get hurt by somebody, and we'll hold that all in, right? Not deal with it, just completely bottleneck that shit and not deal with that, and it just comes out in drip in these erratic sort of moments with people who actually love you, right? So you get cut by somebody else and you bleed on somebody else, right? And that's kind of unfair, but that's part of, you know, sort of going through life as a human being and learning through that. That only comes with age, right? That only comes with a bit of wisdom. It only comes with being on this earth and experiencing those things and going through those issues, and then going through the psychological therapy and all of that kind of thing to try and get your head right. It's easier said than done when you're younger, when you're a younger person, right? If you would have given me this advice as a young person, I would have never listened to you ever, right? But that is unfortunately, that's just part of being human. Let's go.
You never thought you'd see the day when the trappings of your life just seem to disappear. Going through the vacancy that you leave behind. Not what you were promised, not what you believe. Beautiful disaster. So much forever after. Building up your wall,
actually said beautiful disaster, because that is kind of what we do as human beings, right? We are beautiful in our own right, but sometimes we do create beautiful disasters for absolutely no reason. Why it's beautiful in a sense is that you're going to learn something from that. It might seem like it's a disaster, but eventually you're going to take some sort of learning from it, right? I feel like everything in the world is kind of in terms of, you know, what the strife that people go through is kind of a beautiful disaster. It's like a bittersweet type thing. It's like, okay, yes, I know I'm going through this pain, but I'm learning something. I'm actually building character. I'm getting stronger through all of that adversity, right? So yeah, so that could be considered a beautiful disaster. I love the name of the song as well, What Have We Become, right? Because at some point in your life, right, you get to that point where it's almost like a light switch in the middle of nowhere, and you know, and it almost reaches tipping point. It's when that glass is completely full, where it can't take any more drops, and now it is point to break open. Like a human being just needs to break open because there's just too much pressure, and they need to release that pressure, right? And at that point, when you break open and you release that pressure, that's when this question comes in: what have I become, man? What have I become? Like the reality, the truth that sets in. It slaps you in the face like a frozen trout. It is ridiculous, right? But that moment is the moment of healing. That moment is the moment of sort of like turning the tide. You know what I mean? Love it. Anyway, carry on.
Everything you wanted, fit the pieces into holes we used to crowd away. Finding out the truth when nothing really matters. Chase the light that's blinding even as you crowd away. Giving it only makes us down. Now we are what we have become. Another place to ease your pain. Now you know it's not the way out. Now you know it's not the way out. Not the way out.
I can safely say that Daughtry has not ever disappointed me. I can safely say that Daughtry is consistently good. I've never heard a track from Daughtry where I was like iffy about, and I was like, this is not a bad, like this is okay. That they've all been just great tracks. Are they the best tracks I've heard? Probably not, right? But they're just great music to listen to, right? It's just really good music to listen to. I haven't been disappointed by Daughtry. I really haven't. They are really good.
Building up your wall, everything you wanted. Fit the pieces into holes we used to crowd away. Finding out the truth when nothing really matters. Chase the light that's blinding even as you crowd away. Giving it only makes us down. Now we are what we have become.
Ooh. We've given in and now we are what we have become. Yeah. Yeah. Fire.
Now we are what we have become. Giving it only makes us now. Now we are what we have become.
My God, that track is fire. See, the thing is, with these tracks, I've noticed that, like, you listen to it in the beginning, it's like, oh, it's awesome, but they gradually build up. It's all the tracks you've been requesting, Sammy. I'm not even joking. Like you listened in the beginning, you're like, okay, this is cool. This is cool. Some of them just catch you right in the beginning, but you're like, this is cool, and then just gradually, I'm like, oh shit, this track is amazing, man. You know what I mean? I guess that's what music's supposed to be doing to you. So yeah, this beautiful, beautiful track. I'll safely say that this is probably one of the best I've heard of Daughtry. I must be honest. I love the lyrics, I love the instrumentation, I love the chorus on this, I love the bridge in this, I love everything about this. So you guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!